I want to ask you, are you a business owner who's been kind of thinking about maybe getting on YouTube, but you're not so sure? You need to be here. And today I'm going to give you 20 reasons why. I am in the middle of a 12-week year challenge, and I'm following the principles in the 12-week year book, and I have set 2 goals for myself. One of them is to lose 12 pounds. I've put some weight on this year, you guys. And the other one is to publish 1 video at least per week for the 12 weeks ending up the year here, with a goal to monetize my YouTube channel. And I started off the year really planning on doing a video a week, and I got off strong in the springtime, but then life got a little challenging and I fell off my routine. And so I am back now creating these videos, and I have noticed when I first started in April, March and April, and then now, how quickly, even after just posting a few videos, I'm already seeing benefits from YouTube. And so this video today is really designed to pique your interest and hopefully push you over the edge to, instead of just considering doing YouTube, to actually jumping in with both feet and doing this with me. Okay, we can do this together, you guys. So I'm going to jump through the 20 different reasons why you need to be on YouTube, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to share my stats on how I'm doing with my 12-week year goals. The first one that I want to talk about is why I am choosing YouTube in the first place. I have been a blogger for years, like honestly, since about 2007, 8, 9, somewhere in that range. And since I started my business in 2015, I have blogged almost every single week. And it has been wonderful. The majority of my traffic to my website comes from the search engines. The majority of leads that I get come from search traffic. And when AI started coming out, I saw a dip in my SEO traffic. And the reason is they started showing snippets of other things above where my articles that were ranking well were. And so I got to thinking about it that, okay, search is dipping, but video is hot. Video is very hot, always has been. And I have had a channel for I've had a YouTube channel for my business for years, but I was never consistent. You know, there'd be days where I'm like, I'm going to be all into YouTube, and I would go for a couple of weeks. And then, you know, it's time consuming and it would fizzle out. And I'm juggling all the things that you are as a business owner, and creating consistent content is a challenge. But when I started to see my SEO traffic dip, I got a little concerned, and I thought, okay, if I switch to video, I can create a video and that has a chance to show up in the YouTube search engines. And YouTube is the second largest search engine out there. So that would be great. Also, if you search something on Google, you're going to see articles like blogs, but guess what else you see? Videos. So as I was researching this and thinking about it, the SEO benefits of doing YouTube, I'd have the chance of ranking on the YouTube platform, the Google search platform, and if I'm creating videos from articles that rank well already, then I'm going to be showing up for the articles too. So it was kind of like a triple dip, right? Like a 3-win based on doing this content. And I loved that. So that was the reason why I decided in the springtime I wanted to do YouTube. And one of the benefits that I wasn't expecting right away, I thought this would take a lot longer, was almost instantly I started to see a lift in my leads coming in. And I'm seeing it again, you guys, now that I've started. And this is like my 3rd week of doing this. And when I did this last spring, I was pretty consistent in like March, April. And then my grandson was born, and then we had some health crisis with my father-in-law, and I got inconsistent then, and I stopped posting. But in that March and April time, I brought in 3 paying clients from YouTube. These were not people who knew me before. These were people who found me on YouTube. So lead generation is number 2, the wonderful thing that you can get from being active on YouTube. The next one, and this was a reason that I did some research. I did a blog post on the best time to publish your blog. And it really doesn't matter when you publish your blog. It's really when you promote it. That's the big deal. But in that, I was doing some research on, when to post different things. And I fell into some information on social media. And there was an article that I found that talked about the shelf life of a post on TikTok and a shelf life of a post on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter. And I'm here to tell you that those last a maximum of a day or two, usually minutes, hours. Like Twitter, it's very short-lived. TikTok, it's short-lived. Instagram, LinkedIn, those maybe a smidge longer, but it quickly gets buried in the newsfeed and nobody ever finds your content again. Something like a blog post, that can live online for years. So it's a good investment of your time. But guess what else? YouTube videos, they have a really long shelf life. So for taking the time to record a video that's, 10, 15 minutes long, that has the potential to drive traffic to me, to my website, to my offers, to build know, like, and trust, all those good things for years. And so it's a really good use of my time. The fourth one is expand your reach. So YouTube, being the second largest search engine out there, lots and lots and lots of people use it. And YouTube is doing some wonderful things for us young channels, like the channels that haven't been around forever or that haven't been consistent forever. They have lowered their standards. So in the past, in order to get monetized on YouTube, you had to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And they've lowered it. It's now 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. And what they are doing is if you go to the homepage on YouTube and you look at your newsfeed, you're not just going to see the people with millions of subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You're also going to see channels that are small, people with a couple thousand subscribers or a couple hundred subscribers even. They are giving the newbies a chance to succeed online. And so it's a great way to expand your reach and to get in front of a new audience. If you've been just on social media, maybe you've been using Instagram and doing reels or whatever there, and you have not done anything on YouTube, YouTube is a different platform. It has a different audience. And so you can expand your reach and get in front of a new audience, which what business doesn't want that, right? Next one, I keep looking at my list. If you guys wonder why I'm looking down, I can't remember 20 things. I'd love to say that I could, but my ADD brain just can't do that. So the next one is number 5 is to build trust. So they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Well, what's a video worth? As you talk to your audience through video and you serve and you show them how you can help them and they see what you're doing and they see you share your knowledge and they see that you're smart and that you know the things that they're looking for and you've got the answers to the questions they have and the solutions to the problems they're struggling with, what happens? They trust you. Right? And if you're showing up consistently with content that's providing value and helping them, they are going to trust you. And what I noticed this spring is getting on discovery calls with those 3 clients that I brought in through YouTube. I did not have to do any positioning on who I am and why I can help them. They pretty much came to me and said, okay, I think I want to work with you. Here's what I'm struggling with. Is this something you can help me with? Talk about an easy way to sell without having to sell. And I love that. So, it brings a face to your brand. It humanizes you. You're not just a brand or just a business. You're a person out there sharing good things and helping other people. And so that is number 5. Number 6 is personal branding. Kind of goes hand in hand, right? You can establish yourself as a thought leader on your topic and you can brand yourself. You can share your message with the world. What are the key things that you want your audience to know about you and about what you do? You can share those in your videos and you can, teach them what you know, your expertise. You can provide transformation for your audience. For those of us with smaller businesses and smaller channels, if we get on and we start sharing what we know on our YouTube channels, we've got the ability to really develop that personal brand and stand out. It also allows you to build a community. And I kind of missed this point before. I kind of looked at YouTube as a place to, upload your videos and have a place to store them so you can embed them on your blog. And I didn't really think much about it, but I've been posting this will be my 3rd week in a row. And I've got people commenting on my videos people are commenting on what I'm sharing, and I'm sending out email newsletters with my videos in them, and people are replying back to those videos or to those newsletters and saying, thanks for sending this. This was really inspirational, or this was really helpful, or, oh, I'm going to be following along and I think I'm going to be doing it with you. They're sharing their thoughts and it's building community. And there is a whole community tab on YouTube, by the way, that I didn't even know was there. And I'm still figuring out YouTube, so I'm not the expert in any way. But there's a way to really connect and build a community. And I always think of, Facebook having groups and communities and things like that. Well, you can do the same thing, not necessarily groups, but communities on YouTube where you can build relationship with the people who are following you. And that's wonderful, and connect with them. Okay, I touched on this earlier, but number 8 is creating another revenue stream. We're lucky to be in business because we sell things, right? Whether we're selling a service or our knowledge through courses, or, maybe it's coaching. So that's a revenue stream, right? And it's great if you can also have like a recurring revenue program where maybe you have a membership or you have a retainer offer or something that you're sharing with your audience in order to create some income on a consistent basis. If you sell a website like I do, and then you finish that website, you gotta go find another website client, right? But by offering maintenance plans and things along those lines, I was able to kind of smooth out the ripples of my cash flow and have some consistency in my income. So there's also the ability to do some affiliate income. So for example, if you sign up for hosting, I recommend SiteGround. And so when I share SiteGround with my audience and they go sign up to SiteGround, I get a little affiliate commission. They get a great deal. It's a win-win. And so that's another income stream that I can bring into my business. Well, YouTube has a partner program where when you get your channel to 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, remember it's lower right now. I don't know if they'll keep it that low, but it's a good reason to get in and get doing this right now, you guys. But if you can get your channel to that level, you can apply to be a YouTube partner. And when you're approved, you will be able to get some ad revenue coming in. So when they put your videos out to the people who are not YouTube premium members, the people who see ads on their videos, they'll put ads on your video. And when they make some money off the people promoting their businesses through these ads, they share a little of that with you as the creator. And so it's a way for you to build a whole nother income stream with your business. And there are people out there where their YouTube partner revenue, that's their main income stream. I'm not there by any means. I haven't even monetized this channel yet, but that's something that I'm looking to sort of bring in some extra revenue. Okay, let's move on. Repurposing content. Okay, so what I love about video is you can take this video that I'm recording here and I can pull the transcript out and I could turn it into a blog post. I could also take it and pull the audio out of it and turn it into a podcast if I was a podcaster. I could take this and pull little clips and little chunks out and put it onto YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. Right? There's a lot of ways that you can repurpose your content. You could also just make some tips and put out a carousel post on Instagram from the tips that you've shared in this video. It gives you something to email your list to nurture them because they subscribed and said, hey, I want to hear from you. So instead of having to figure out what you're going to put in a newsletter, you could just share the video that you created. So there's so many ways that you can take a video and repurpose your content in order to grow your other audiences on the different platforms that you are growing on, and also to nurture your email list and to really just sort of not have to do as much work. And I love that. And so I highly recommend that you look at video as a way to repurpose content. Next one is to inspire and serve your audience. Okay, you guys, first of all, as heart-centered business owners that we all are, we have this sometimes creepy thing, like we don't want to charge, like we feel funny asking for money and all of that. Like we don't want to come across as pushy and salesy. Well, do you want to know the number one way to combat that? That is to serve your audience. And so if I'm out here creating free content like this video right here that hopefully is providing value to you, and if it is, will you please click the like and subscribe? It will help me get my channel out in front of new people. It'll help me reach those subscriber counts that I need to get monetized, and I would be really grateful. But what I love about this, by sharing good things with my audience that helps them, I can inspire them to do this in their own business, and I can serve them by answering their questions and helping them solve their problems through the content that I create. And, I was a Girl Scout, I was a Girl Scout leader, and part of the Girl Scout law is to make the world a better place. And I just feel really good about that. And so for me, I would be doing what I'm doing. If I could pay my bills and not have to worry about money, I would be doing what I'm doing anyway, because I absolutely love what I do. And so by able to share my passion and talk about what I love and help other people at the same time, that just is very fulfilling, and I love it. So number 11, we're moving on, you guys, is improved confidence. So those of you who watched my video a couple weeks ago, you know that I've put on some weight, and I feel very self-conscious about that. I've never been comfortable on camera, you guys. I've always felt really uncomfortable getting on camera. And that's been something that's really hard for me. And so I have been doing this. And when you get on and you start talking, I'm not going to lie, I still feel awkward sitting here staring at my webcam. And I feel a little nervous about, what are they going to think? I hope it's okay. But at the same time, each video that I create, I have more confidence, and I'm also improving my speaking skills. I got a long way to go. I know I probably say too many ums and knows, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. There, I just went again, you guys. Anyway, it's going to help you improve your speaking skills, and it's going to give you more confidence when you do it. I'm already feeling more confident. I'm not like sweaty turning on the camera like I was even a couple weeks ago. Number 12 is attract speaking opportunities. So sharing content with your own audience is great, but we really want to get in front of new audiences. And one of the best ways to do that is through speaking. And whether you are being a guest on a podcast and someone is interviewing you, or you are speaking at an event or a telesummit, or maybe even just a guest in someone's Facebook group, you could do those kind of things in order to get in front of a new audience. And the cool part about that is that person who's interviewing you, or the person who has the community that you're speaking in front of, they already have the trust of their audience. And that trust gets transferred to you because they are bringing you as the expert to speak to their audience. And so it can really help you with those speaking engagements and show that you have good things to share and that you will do a good job for their audience. And is a great way to get outside of your own little bubble of the people that you serve and get in front of new people. I love that concept. Number 13 is skill development. So I do not know how to edit videos. I've been using Descript, which is awesome. Maybe it's Descript. I don't even know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but I absolutely love the platform, and it makes editing very, very easy. I will link it up below if you're interested. I have a blog post that I wrote about that because, blogging girl over here, and I'll do a video about that sometime too. But what this is it's a way for me to learn how to develop a new skill, video editing, also a new skill, recording videos that actually perform on YouTube, writing YouTube headlines, writing YouTube descriptions, learning how to build playlists and different things. I'm learning lots of skills, and it's fun to learn and grow. You feel like you're making progress when you're doing that. It's also, number 14, is a creative outlet. So as I'm creating these videos, I'm learning. I was just watching a video on how to create B-roll. So I'm trying to think, how can I make these videos more interesting and more engaging? And there's a lot of people out there who take more of a cinematography type approach to their videos, and they've got these beautiful B-rolls and these beautiful videos that are edited together, and they're like a work of art. And I've been having fun learning about it, and I'm excited to learn and play with this a little bit and use it as a bit of a creative outlet. Number 15 is the time capsule effect. So I have been talking with other people who do YouTube, and I've been following a lot of YouTube channels that are a few steps ahead of me. Maybe they're at the 10,000 subscriber range. You guys, I'm still under 200 at the recording of this video. So we're going to get there. But I've been following channels that are still relatively small channels, but they're ahead of me. And it's funny to watch them because they will talk about their videos from the beginning and how cringy they are and how fun it is to look back and see the growth. And so this is a nice little time capsule where you can see how far you've come. As business owners, I don't know if you're like me, but I am so much on the next thing. I am on to the next goal. I don't take time to look back and celebrate how far I've come. And having this YouTube channel and being able to look back already, just the videos that I'm creating this fall versus the videos I created this spring, I'm proud of the progress that I'm making. I'm learning, you guys, and I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to be perfect ever, but I'm learning and I can see improvement. And so that time capsule effect is kind of cool. The next one is for those of you who are afraid of tech. I think this is a beautiful way to dip your toes into the tech. First of all, you could use your phone. You don't have to have anything fancy. You can use your webcam if that's easier for you, but you can get on and you can pour your heart out to this webcam or to your phone, thinking about your audience and what you want to share with them. And then if you do any editing, you could just snip off the beginning and the ending of your video and you can upload it to YouTube. And it's there. It's very, very easy. And so if you're scared of tech, YouTube has a wonderful platform that walks you through step by step. Okay, you need to put your title here, and now you need a description. And is this for kids or not for kids? And I'll do a video if anybody's interested. Comment below and let me know if you'd like me to do that, of how I'm uploading videos and what I'm learning about the proper way to upload. And there's always a right way to do things, and you could always be doing things better to be optimized. But if you have a fear of tech, this is a really nice way to start getting comfortable with it and stretch your comfort zone and learn something new. The number one reason that I started doing YouTube again this fall was personal accountability. I'm doing a 12-week year and I want to lose weight and I want to get consistent on YouTube. I'd love to get my channel monetized if I can figure that out, but we'll see. But I shared this with my audience. I shared this on YouTube, and I am putting it out there that if there's a week that goes by that I don't put out a video, I want you guys to comment on that. Okay. It's public accountability. I said I'm going to do this. So even though I'm sick, I don't feel great, but as I was creating this, it's that accountability that I need to get a video out by Tuesday in order to hit my goal of 1 per week. And if I don't do that, then I'm going to publicly fail in this challenge that I put out there for myself. So that personal accountability is a biggie for me with this. And I want to say thank you for that accountability, you guys. I really appreciate it. Number 18 is offer real-time solutions. So I have a group called Automagic. It's a group coaching program where twice a week we get online and we help people with their marketing. And it's a small, intimate group, kind of mastermind-ish. It's wonderful. I absolutely love it. My favorite thing about my business. But this video, somebody in there emailed me and said, should I be doing YouTube? Well, this video is an answer to their email. And yes, you should be doing YouTube. And here are 20 reasons why. So I'm creating this so I can offer real-time solutions in order to help my audience based on what they're dealing with right now. Or if there's something new in the industry, that's changing that they need to know about, like, guys, YouTube is lowering their threshold to get on and get monetized. Come do this. Those kind of things, you can position yourself as the go-to resource for this kind of stuff. If they've got questions or if they are struggling with something, comment below with your questions. If you've got questions and you want me to record videos about it, please leave them in the comments. That would help me and I can help you. And it's a win-win. And we love that. Number 19, diversify your marketing efforts. So as you know, and as I've said, I've been blogging for years. This is a way for me to take the knowledge that I have and get on a different channel and to diversify my marketing efforts, to grow my marketing efforts. And with all the repurposing abilities, that's great too. But that way I don't have all my eggs in one basket. If I were relying only on SEO and the Google algorithm changed so drastically that I lost all my traffic, I would be scared, right? And thankfully it's good. Things are okay. I thought they were going to dip this spring, but they're back up and everything's good. But this is another way to just sort of diversify and make sure that I am out there and doing different things with my business. So that way I'm not reliant on one channel to succeed. One is I can demonstrate my product, my service value. So you guys, I've been creating some new things for you and I'm so excited. I'm going to be creating some videos on them when I get them ready to launch. But I've had kind of an epiphany in my business. So there was a key person who left and I was sort of in a panic for the last couple of months and what am I going to do? But when those big things happen, good things happen to us, right? We get into this problem solving mode with, okay, well, this is the problem that I've got going on. What am I going to do differently? And it wasn't easy in the beginning, but I'm so excited. I've got some new things in the works. I've got that kind of spark of inspiration, and I'm really excited about what I am dreaming up for the future of my business. And I'm hoping that I can take it from good to really, really great. And I'm so excited about that. So with YouTube, I'm going to be able to quickly roll these things out. I can demonstrate what I'm doing. I can show you behind the scenes. I can get you excited about it as well. I can help you understand how this can make a difference for you and, hopefully change your life and help you. So I have 2 bonus ones for you guys. All right. 21, leave a legacy. So you have knowledge, you have wisdom. I've been doing marketing, you guys. My first website I built in 99. And so I've been doing this a long time. I've got a lot of information. I turned 50 this year. I'm now an old fart. And I have content in just information that I can put out there. And I can share it with people. So when I get to the point that I'm like a millionaire from YouTube monetization and I retire on the beach somewhere, never on the beach, it'll probably be up in the North Woods somewhere, but whatever. When I retire and I'm no longer doing this, my content can still be out there helping people. The knowledge that I have, the depth of knowledge that I have, the passion that I have, that's still going to continue on and leave a legacy. And it's never too late. That's number 22. So I started a YouTube channel back in like 08 or 9, maybe 10. I don't know, somewhere around there. It was before 2011. I know that because that's when I left my business and went into corporate. But I started a YouTube channel then. And I've deleted that channel. It's no longer in existence. But here I am, how many years later? I'm starting over. And it's okay. It's not too late. YouTube is doing some beautiful things in order to help us succeed as a new channel, as new YouTubers, in order to reach our goals. The opportunities are endless, and I'm so thankful for that. Okay, so on to the metrics, you guys. Weight loss, not so good this week. I have been sick. And I am on prednisone, which I know is a steroid. I don't know if I'm retaining water from that or whatever, but I'm down 0.8 this week. So that's a total of 4 pounds down, which is not bad. I'm happy. I've got 2 weeks that I've completed. We're into the 3rd week right now. And so 4 pounds in 2 weeks, that's beating my 1 pound per week average. And that's good. I had set a goal to drink a gallon of water 5 times a week, to walk 30 minutes 5 times a week, to sleep 7 hours 5 times a week, and to track all my meals 5 times a week. You guys, I didn't even track all this stuff this week because I've been sick, and I know that I've done it some days and not other days. And so I'm giving myself a big fat F for the tracking. But overall, I did make some progress. I know I did my water most of the days. I've probably slept a lot more than 7 hours being sick, so that's okay. My big thing is I wanted to figure out a few breakfast, lunches, and dinner meals that would fit my calories and macros because I absolutely hate tracking. And so I did do that. I've got a Google Doc that I created with some different meal ideas, and that's been working pretty well. We've had a broken refrigerator, which has added challenges in the last, actually, a month and a half now. And finally won the battle with Samsung, and we're getting a new refrigerator, hopefully by Thanksgiving, you guys. But I've been living out of a dorm fridge, and so I don't have the ability to really meal prep or anything else. But, scrambling up some eggs or making some ground beef with an avocado and things like that, that's been working really well. So I feel very good about that. And my walking in the morning, I haven't done that because the bronchitis was so bad it was making me cough. So overall, you guys, score, I don't know what to give myself. Not good, right? But I did lose 0.8 pounds and I did do my meals, map those out. So I feel good about that. My goal to monetize YouTube is I need to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. Well, if we take a look at my last 365 days, because that's the watch hours, I am now up to 63.9 watch hours. Last week I was at 56.7. So I went up a little bit, and that's great. I also last week was at 188 subscribers. And so I've gained 9 subscribers. I'm at 197 at the time of recording this. So that's going well as well. And I'm really proud of it. And so my goals with that are to publish 1 video a week. This will be my video for the 3rd week here. Watch another module of the YouTube training. I finished the YouTube training and it was wonderful and I like it and I'm thankful for that. And so I went on to Skillshare and I found a couple other trainings that I'm going to keep going through and keep trying to learn more about what works on YouTube and how to monetize my channel and how to craft great videos and how to do editing and B-roll and artsy fartsy stuff. And then also engage in the comments. So if you guys have any thoughts on today's video, please comment below. I would love to hear. And so those are my stats. Same goals next week. I'm doing the same thing, but that's where I am so far. I really, truly hope that you guys consider getting on YouTube because I'm loving it so far and things are going great. And I'm already seeing progress in as far as lead gen and all of that, confidence, goodness. So I hope that you'll do that and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.